Hey, how's it going, guys? Got another fun video here. Regulation J just started yesterday. Time is it's fall, like, or at least I think it's fall. I don't keep up with the seasons. I just care about winter. But here I'm running this team. I've seen some variations of it. Some people run like the hard trick room team, and they'll have like Urshifu or something that can pack a punch, but give it the item lead ball, so it drastically reduces its speed. So in trick room, it actually still goes first, and it can outspeed Ursaluna and things of that nature. So that's a cool, fun tech. The majority, the concept behind this team is like everything dies, just kill everything. Magernia is a dope mythical Pokemon that now with this new format, I can play it, I can use it. I had to go through my Pokemon Moon copy to get it and do all that jazz, and then Pokemon Bank home. It's a whole thing. But what's cool about it and worth the hassle is Soul Heart. So every time a Pokemon dies, either mine or my opponent, it gets a +1 in its special attack. So something like Floor Cannon can hit, and even though it'll drastically drop its special attack stat by 2, it'll still be back up either to neutral or still at +1 just because of how many stats it can accumulate. We have the Annihilate. Usually this duo, I like to lead it if the opponent isn't expecting it. It can catch a lot of people off guards. I've gotten a lot of people like turn 1 or turn 2 just forfeit, because the way it works is that Final Gambit, basically you sacrifice your Annihilate, and dependent on its level, like HP, that much HP damage is afflicted. So it's basically usually a 1-to-1. Both Pokemon get KO'd. Magernia goes immediately to +2, and then I usually try to set up Trick Room and then have someone like Calyrex come in, or Ursaluna, and then pretty much just clean things up here. The Calyrex is a pretty standard set, Clear Amulet. The Indeedee I like here just to help with priority, and I gave it Safety Goggles just to be on the safer side. There still are a lot of Amoonguss just out there and other things that can put me to sleep. It's also the same reason why I have the Grass Terra on Magernia, just to try to get away from that. A lot of people have been running water, but yeah, this is the team. And the Araquanid, it's just shiny and it helps with Wide Guard, and it can actually pack a punch with the Water Terra, Mystic Water, and Liquidation. It can do some damage. But yeah, hope you guys like this, and give it a like and follow. Alright, so let's try to see if we can get up to some shenanigans out here. The team has been fun. I haven't played Trick Room since like Regulation... I don't even remember, but when Ursaluna and Fergaraf was a thing, that's all I was running, just Trick Room. Yikes. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so here my opponent has the Sableye with the Prankster ability and Gravity, and I see the Darkrai there. So their strat essentially is to what's it called? The strat is basically have Sableye set up Gravity, which basically increases the accuracy of moves. So a move like Dark Void, which is Darkrai's signature move that got nerfed back like years ago, it brings it up to, instead of like, I think it's like a 50 something accuracy, it brings it up to a 80 something, which is still pretty solid. And the reason why I got nerfed is because Smeargle was just running rampant with it. It was just not a good thing, man. It was just destroying everything, because Smeargle, as everyone knows, has the sketch ability. So essentially the way it was working was that, Smeargle is pretty fast, had Dark Void, and Dark Void, the way it works is it's basically like Spore or Sleep Powder, but instead of one target, it's 2. So Smeargle was running rampant and crazy. So even though Smeargle was legal for majority of the formats and Darkrai wasn't, it was still something that needed to be taken care of. Okay, so here... Oh, that's the thing too, I forgot that Sandy Shocks. Yeah, Sandy Shocks can also run Gravity. And I'm assuming this is speed? Okay. So honestly, actually, so what I'm assuming is that the Dark Cry might just protect to at least get their gravity off safely. And here, I'm gonna Grass Terra and then just Trick Room. The reason why is just because Sandy Shock has also, I think, has access to some ground moves, so like Earth Power would be not a good time for my Magernia. Also, this is like a new, what's it called, Ghost? Poison, okay. Also, like, I might be mispronouncing Magernia, because it's new. I've never really used it or seen it, so who knows. So I don't love the fact that this thing just terrestrialized, because I'm assuming that they're probably just gonna off-rip try to go for a Dark Void or something. Oh. Oh, they're just not even gonna... Okay, I mean, that kind of sucks. Are they just gonna go... They just go for the raw Dark Void. Oh! Let's go! Okay, he's asleep, but that's okay. That's pretty funny. See, so this is... that was scary. I don't like that because the animation made it seem like it connected on both. So I immediately was like, oh no. Here, let's see. I still think this is tricky now because I never went into a move since I went to sleep. So let's just do Rage Fist. The Annihilate did get a boost. And then... Yeah, this is a tricky spot. Let's say Flash Cannon. That's a good tear on them. Let's just do that. Yeah. Is he just gonna go for another Dark Void? Oh my god. Annihilate, do I miss again? See, these are those things, man. And then Gravity. Yikes. Okay, okay. I mean, so far, it's not really... Like, sure, you're slowly chipping my Pokemon away, but... It is what it is. They just did the Gravity. I'll just do another Flash Cannon. Like, I feel like, sure, yes, at this point, you have Gravity set up, the Dark Void can go more, but it is burning through my turns of Trick Room, though, so that's the only obnoxious part. I need my Annihilate to wake up. It's funny because I was thinking of running this team too at some point. The fact that they just went for the raw Dark Void is wild. Okay, we're still asleep. I woke up. Okay, perfect. Boom. Okay. So now at least with the Annihilate Awake, I still get that Defiant boost. So this thing with Scarf, and I still get the plus as well. Earth Power, see? Yeah. So that is why I, special defense, damn. That's why I Grass Terra right away, because Earth Power otherwise would have been super effective. I think I could have maybe lived one, but that's still too close for me. And then here, they have a nerf. Let's see. If it's the last turn... No, we still got 2 turns of Trick Room. Okay, so here is the strat. So I still have Scarf, but even with Scarf, I think the Shadow Rider's faster. So I'm going to do that, and then hopefully I'll wake up, and honestly, I'll double target. They'll probably protect. Yeah. And that's fine with me. They're just trying to get rid of this thing as fast as possible. But I still think by the next turn, that Shadow Rider's gonzo. Yeah. Okay. So here, hold on. Let's see. So Annihilate was gotten hit a good amount of times. What do they have in the back? Probably something that doesn't want to take a Rage Fist. Okay, so here their only options, honestly, is to try to go for a double protect, and if they get it, they get it. If they don't, that works for me. Let's see. Sableye? Ogre Pond. I mean, I doubled up, so whatever. Beautiful. That's fine. Alright, so Ogre Pond, granted, yes, this is the last turn of Trick Room, but it is what it is. I'm still asleep! This is why it's this Darkrai, Dark Void, man. It's so annoying. Okay. Let's see what happens. So, let's Rage Fist again. I'm not... So, this is where the calcs get a little interesting, because I don't know if I'm faster with Scarf. And my opponent has only seen the Annihilate in Trick Room, so maybe they don't understand the calc. Honestly, my only way is to try to get another Trick Room in here. If they Spiky Shield, they Spiky Shield, it is what it is, and then hopefully my Magernia wakes up. That Dark Void, I'm still not over that Dark Void, man. That was just nutty. I wouldn't do that. That's fine. So, Annihilate will get this. Ooh. So Sandy Shock is faster because of the booster energy. Please wake up. I have so many special. Let's go! Okay, okay. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, and then this pretty much is GG's at this point. Yeah, so gravity's gone. I mean, not that it matters. And yeah. Ice Rider. So this is a perfect scenario. So for example, even if they try to just do Follow Me or Spiky Shield or whatever, like that Sandy Shocks is just going down. So honestly here, I'm just gonna go for that. Cover for the Follow Me, and then actually just for the video, I wanna see how much I have. Yeah, so right now I'm +2 still, thanks to those. Honestly, maybe I should just protect to be on the safer side. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Beautiful. Yo, that was nuts. Jesus, that raw Dark Void, man. That was like 3 or 4 turns. Most of my Trick Room was gone. Anyways, GG's. That was if I didn't wake up, I don't know if I would have won that still. Ice Rider's bulky, but that's just something else. Yeah, that raw Void, man. Hey, yo. I'm sorry, I had to do it. That raw Void, though. Hey, yo. What was nutty to me, too, is that the Sandy Shocks had, like, it's the fastest thing on, but instead of trying to go for gravity right away to ensure both of them falling asleep, they didn't. Yikes. Okay. This man's is a tryhard because of... They got the cool Magernia. Or at least that's what it looks like from the image. So, right underneath the Necrozma, the Dawnwing, that's the Pokeball version. So I think for that one, you had to like complete the Galar, up to the Galar region or something like that in Pokemon Home. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's obnoxious. This is also just slightly annoying just because of the... It's almost like the same mirror match. The only difference is they got Dawnwing, and Urshifu. So like I was saying earlier in the video, that might just be a lead ball Urshifu. So even though they're in Trick Room, they can still go fast and hit hard. But I have Calyrex. Let's see what happens. I never know how I feel about games like this. It can always just be tricky because they could also be imprisoned in DD, which is a thing. Or maybe they don't even want to set up Trick Room. I don't like any of that. Okay. Psychic Seed? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make a read here. So I am going to just Final Gambit into the Indeedee, because I'm sure they're just gonna follow me. And then I am going to Flash Cannon into the Necrozma, assuming their grass lies into Fairy or something. Let's see who goes. I also just didn't want to set up Trick Room just because I'm worried about them possibly setting it up. Beautiful. And now depending on who moves next, we'll see. But see, as you can see, like it's already going. So Indeedee, that's Bulky's Gonzo. So is Annihilate. That's +2 now to my special. They went with Moongeist Beam, sure. Life Orb. Ooh, okay. Let's see. I'm also Life Orb. Okay. Let's see. Should I go for him or him? So I haven't Terra just yet, but I mean Dawnwing also does have oh yeah. It also has Meteor Beam, so I don't know. Urshifu. So here I'm going to just Terra, Ghost, hit all of you, and then protect. So what I'm hoping is that the Urshifu is going to target into my Ursaluna. I'm hoping. Maybe try to close combat or something. Let's see what happens. We protect. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, now this is nutty because I protected with Magernia despite Urshifu being able to hit through blocks, which is why I Terra'd. So now this next move will be crazy. Expanding Force. Do we live one of those? Ah! We do not. Damn. So even though now we're at +3, I didn't... Oh, Life Orb, that's right. I mean... So we're at +4 now? Okay, so I already used my Terra just to at least survive the Surging Strikes. They got their Ursaluna. And now I have my Calyrex. So I know Ursaluna is one of the slowest Pokemon ever. They're probably gonna try to protect just to at least have the Flame Orb activate. I am going to just Glacial Lance and then Lore Cannon into Urshifu. I'm hoping that they close combat into the Calyrex, but who knows what they're gonna do. Okay. What's nutty though is that they didn't actually protect with the bear, so this Glacial Lance could actually knock out this bear. Let's see. Ooh, they trained it to live at least one. Let's see what happens. It was a crit on Urshifu, that's nutty. Okay. Okay. So no Trick Room, no nothing. Let's see what happens here. So I think I just have to Glacial Lance again. I think I could live one close combat from the Urshifu. Because what I don't want to do is high horsepower into the Urshifu and then it protects and then Ursalunasil up. We are faster than the Ursaluna. Okay, I'm just gonna Glacial Lance again. I feel like if they protect, that's just a waste on them. So let's see what happens. I'm hoping that the... Is that water? Okay. So maybe they're just trying to whittle down. I think two of those will yeah. Let's see. We still live it, but that was so. Yeah. So I mean, at least we take the bear. Yeah. Oh, this was so close. Yeah, this is why games like this can be so tricky. Because that definitely is a fast Urshifu, so I could have gone for Trick Room in the beginning, maybe. Yeah, it's over. Damn. Yeah. I let you down, baby. I let you down. Damn. Yeah, so see, like, even though I was up, I think at one point I was like +4 with Magernia, like still, if you're not in Trick Room, you are slow mon, so you could just, you know, die. There were some pivotal moments in that match where maybe I could have done something differently. Like, if I would have saved the Terra for later, maybe, but even then, like, my Terra on my Ice Rider's fire, so I don't know. Maybe you guys know something different. Leave a comment below, say maybe what I could have done better. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so far 1-1. This team, like, is pretty fun. I really enjoy it. Obviously, a lot of this stuff is new to me with because I've only started competitive around Scarlet and Violet, and even then there was no mythic level competitive. Like, this is the first time in Scarlet and Violet that it's a thing, so there's still a lot of learning that needs to be done. So it's definitely going to be an adjustment period. I know that at least the global challenge is right around the corner, and that's going to be Regulation H, which I definitely enjoyed. I'm going to be using my my snow team, and you guys will be able to see some of that. Hopefully I can record some of that. I don't know if that's a ground Arceus. So like this is the stuff that I'm saying. Obviously everybody knows Arceus, the god of Pokemon, and how Arceus pretty much has different, I think it's like tablets, and each tablet is an element, and then depending on which tablet it's holding, that's the element that it is, basically the typing, and then Judgment is that type of the tablet. So like if it's a fire one, it's a fire type Judgment, etc. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm so scared. Okay, so I don't know if this is an immediate I don't know if this is an immediate annihilate, maybe like in the background. So what I can do is yeah, that feels better. Just because annihilate, obviously I want to go ham and do all that jazz, but with the Incineroar and everything else, I don't know if sacrificing my Pokemon right away, and the speeds too, like Flutter Mane's pretty speedy, like all these things is pretty speedy. Yeah, so I most definitely feel better about this now. So here is the game plan. What I am going to do, because for the most part that I'm aware of, both of these mons are single target. So I am going to just Trick Room. I don't know if I should Grass Terra right away. I'm gonna Grass Terra just in case, because even with the Follow Me, at least to redirect one of them, which I'm assuming would probably be the Koraidon. At least if it's a ground move, I can resist it and not go down and get Trick Room up, otherwise I'm kind of doomed. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely faster. Fire? Yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, because I was running a Koraidon team too, I'm pretty sure in the sun, fire type, Flare Blitz, that is like a guaranteed OHKO every time. If my DD lifts, that's hot. We love that, but I'm not sure if it will. Flare Blitz. Yeah, guaranteed every time. All right, so I mean that worked for us. So I'm still at least gonna get a special one. Yeah, special one attack boost. Recoil and Life Orb. No. Heat Wave. Ooh. Yo. Okay. And this is why people use this is why people essentially use Water Terra instead, because that would have basically cost me the game there. Granted, like I still would have had to Annihilate in the back, but yeah, no. So then that's a fire one, right? No, it's still ground typing. So even though, yeah, so that's how it gets kind of nutty, because it can cover for like a couple things here and there. So I am going to at least just do that, and then I am going to high horsepower into the Koraidon, just in case they try to protect. Let's see what happens. Okay, maybe I should have glacialed then. What, did it go for another heat wave? That's a protect. Yeah, so like I said, it's still an adjustment period. I don't know all the movesets for Arceus. I don't know, like I never competed against any Arceus, so that's definitely difficult. I am going to honestly just Rage Fist into you. They already protected, so I am going to. How many turns of Trick Room do I have left? I'm gonna try to go out with a bang, man. I still got 3 turns of Trick Room, so let's do. Let's just do this and then Glacial. Screw it. Let's see what happens. Incineroar? Oh. So maybe I hope I click Glacial with enough time. Ugh! I played myself. Oh, I'm so upset. Yeah, if I ran out of time, that would have been beautiful. And I got the burn, so I'm kind of resisted. Yeah. I ran out of time. That's such a bummer. Bummer. So now... Yeah, and I'm Choice Scarf too, so I can only just keep going. So honestly, I'm gonna do this, and then Glacial. That's such a bummer. I'm so bummed right now. And that Brute Bonnet also has higher defense, so this is... That Brute Bonnet is pretty, I'm assuming, defense bulky. It's not gonna die. Yeah, probably Spore now. It's all over! Oh my god. Ugh. I'm so bummed. I misplayed because I ran out of time. I'm so annoyed. I wasn't supposed to protect. I was supposed to go for the Glacial. This person hasn't even lost any of their mons. I feel so neutered. Yeah, this is game. Yeah, that's game. Now he can just go for another heat wave. Yeah. I have to go to sleep at least one turn. That's doing nothing. At least the sun is gone. So at least his defense is gone. Ugh. And Trick Room's gone though. That's game. That's absolute. It's just game. It's all use your time wisely, gents. I feel like if I would have gotten that Glacial Lance, that would have been a game changer at least, but I ran out of time. That's on me. Damn, I'm so bummed. Yeah, so at this point, he's just gonna be able to keep going for the Rage Powder. And Trick Room's over anyway, so Arceus goes first. Even though I'm asleep, that's kind of crazy. Okay, now this person's just... They're tilting my ass now. Okay, now I'm definitely tilted. That's funny. I understand Sucker Punch, but I was asleep, so I didn't even wake up. I don't even know. Oh, god damn it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned stuff. Maguria is pretty cool, but it definitely is a Pokemon that needs a lot of support characters to help it. I mean, you guys saw, like, if I didn't have Trick Room up, you're kind of screwed. That person's team was also just like built to just combat my team, and in all honesty, like, you had the sun, you had all this stuff. They did a lot of good reads. I goofed also at that protect. So just look at the first match where I was great. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm probably still gonna be trying to play this regulation. I want to try to get to at least like Master Ball. I might do a Darkrai Sableye video. I know I was giving a lot of busting the chops of my first opponent, but you gotta do it. You can play Darkrai, like, why not? And I'm sure I have a like shiny Sableye somewhere that I can get ready. I think it's like Fake Out, Quash, Gravity, but maybe I'll try to get my hands on a Sandy Shock too, because I honestly forgot that also can use Gravity. So yeah, who knows? yeah, but as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.